Step 1, get yourself a coffee. Step 2, wear some nerdy fashion. And step 3, learn how to Google. Huh. Sorry. I told you my new employee was doing a great job. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Apparently, the most frequently asked question to any programmer is, how can I learn to code? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. Just like you've learned anything else. You'll have to practice and it will take a lot of time and effort. So basically, you cannot learn programming in just 3 simple steps. There isn't a manual for that. The process is also different for everyone. Based on personal preferences and your interests. You might have heard of this very often, but it's the truth. Now you're probably wondering, how and where should I start? Well, the first question you need to ask yourself is, what do I want to learn? Because programming is just a general term, and there are several fields to choose from. And that's totally your choice. There aren't any bad decisions you can make, but there isn't also a best choice. Pick one and see if it suits you. For example, I do web development, basically creating websites, but you could do app development for iOS or Android. You could do something with hardware. You could choose between front end and back end, or just go full stack. But where can you learn it? It's right here. You can learn it with the current tools you use on a daily basis. For example, your search engine. You can look for documentations, articles, tutorials on YouTube or any other content platform. Even on social media, there are several good educational Instagram accounts, and it's just a matter of finding them. Just on a side note, money shouldn't be a problem because most of the courses I took and the tutorials I watched were 100% free, and their quality was on point. So there isn't really a need for a budget. So you can just start right now by typing learn, click on a tutorial, article, whatever you prefer, and enjoy it. That's all it takes to get started, really. On this channel right now, I'm working on a web design and development challenge where we will pick just a random topic for a site, design it, and develop it together. We will cover some UI and UX design, graphic design, front-end web development, learn some tips and tricks, and all the tools you need will be free, obviously. If you're wondering about books, I never read a single book regarding programming, so I'm not the right person to ask. I know there are some pretty good ones that a lot of developers in the Instagram community really recommend, so I do recommend you to check that out. Now wait, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Jens. I'm a 16-year-old. I was gonna say 15, but I'm 16-year-old. I'm a web developer and designer. I do some UI and UX design. If you're wondering where I'm from Belgium. I've been into web development since 3 years, maybe 4 even at this point. The first language I learned, and I know it's not a programming language, but it is a language, was HTML, and I loved it when you could just see the result right away in the browser, like in a live preview, and that was just awesome. And at that point I just started doing this. I'm still doing this, and I'm pretty sure I'll continue this in the future and hopefully make my job out of this. I'm already doing some freelance jobs, but honestly I don't really like working for other people. I prefer to work on my own projects, like YouTube DLD, which is you should definitely check it out. It's a YouTube downloader, and I just love to take existing products and make them better, just make them perfect, as good as possible, because nothing is ever perfect. You can always improve it. So I design websites, I create websites, I do that for companies, for other freelancers. Yeah, I really love it. So if you're willing to learn it together with me and let me teach you some of this stuff, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you do so too. I hope to see you in the future in a new video. See you.